What is going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me back here tonight. We are continuing the 20th anniversary celebration for the Halo 2 with the Master Chief Collection. We're going to be playing through the Arbiters part of the campaign now. And we're going to be switching back and forth a lot more between the remastered graphics and the classic graphics, as was completely unknown to me that FSR setting actually does smooth out the frame rate while keeping a decent picture. So we will be watching that. Yeah, because these remastered cutscenes are just incredible. They really are.
There was only one chip.
One? Are you sure?
Yes. They called it the Pillar of Autumn.
Why was it not destroyed with the rest of their fleet?
It fled as we set fire to their planet. But I followed with all the ships in my command.
When you first saw Halo, were you blinded by its majesty?
Blinded?
Paralyzed? Dumbstruck?
No.
Yet the humans were able to evade your ships, land on the sacred ring, and desecrate it with their filthy footsteps.
Noble hierarchs, surely you understand that once the parasite attacked...
There will be order in this council.
You were right to focus your attention on the Flood. But this demon, this Master Chief...
By the time I learned the demon's intent, there was nothing I could do.
Noble prophet of truth, this has gone on long enough. Make an example of this bungler. The council demands it.
You are one of our most treasured instruments. Long have you led your fleet with honor and distinction. But your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure.
It was heresy.
I will continue my campaign against the humans.
No, you will not. Soon the great journey shall begin.
The birth of the
But when
Arbiter.
it does, the weight of your heresy will stay your feet, and you shall be left behind.
See, with this opening cutscene in this playlist, I wonder how it's gonna
The plating was
like
about to
fade
fail.
into the
There's
next
viscosity
part,
throughout the
because
gel layer.
shouldn't be playing this
Optics
part.
totally fried. And let's not even talk about the power supply. You know how expensive this gear is, son?
Tell that to the Covenant.
Yeah, now we're moving straight into the Arbiter. The Arbiter.
How much further must we heft this baggage? Any cell will do? Why not toss him in with this lot? They could use the meat. Them? What about us? My belly aches, and his flesh is seared just the way I like it. Quiet!
Oh, they cut off the
Like
whole
grunts fresh off the teat.
public,
He's not meant for the jails. The hierarchs have something special in
I should have played through this altogether. The cutscenes aren't cut right together, although I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I guess we'll find out here. God, these cutscenes are so good, man.
Noble prophets of truth and mercy, I have brought the incompetent.
You may leave, Tartarus,
But I thought...
and take your brutes with you.
Release the prisoner.
The council decided to have you hung by your entrails and your corpse paraded through the city. But ultimately, the terms of your execution are up to me.
I am already dead.
Indeed. Do you know where we are?
The mausoleum of the Arbiter.
Quite so. Here rests the vanguard of the great journey. Every Arbiter from first to last. Each one created and consumed in times of extraordinary crisis.
The taming of the Hunters, the Grunt Rebellion. Were it not for the Arbiters, the Covenant would have broken long ago.
Even on my knees, I do not belong in their presence.
Halo's destruction was...
Hey there,
forever,
bot. Welcome back.
And you rightly bear the blame. But the council was overzealous. We know you are no heretic. This is the true face of heresy. One who would subvert our faith and incite rebellion against the High Council.
Our prophets are false. Open your eyes, my brothers. They will use the faith of our forefathers to bring ruin to us all. The great journey is a...
This heretic and those who
Great
follow him
journey.
must be silenced.
Their slander offends all who walk the path.
What use am I? I can no longer command ships, lead troops into battle.
Not as you are, no, but become the Arbiter. And you shall be set loose against this heresy with our blessing.
Hope you're having a good night's night.
What of the Council?
The tasks you must undertake as the Arbiter are perilous, suicidal. You will die, as each Arbiter has before you. The Council will have their corpse.
What would you have your Arbiter do?
What would you have your Arbiter do?
Iconic. Keith David is such a good voice actor. Anytime I hear him in anything else, it's like, oh, that's the Arbiter.
We took an oath, according to our station, all without exception. On the blood of our fathers, on the blood of our
That's who the,
swore to
for Halo
uphold the
Infinite,
covenant.
the armor
Even to
set
our dying breath,
with the,
those who would break
elite.
this oath are heretics.
This
Worthy
is,
of neither pity
this is who it's
nor
based
mercy.
off of.
Even now, they use our Lord's creations to broadcast their lives. We shall grind them into dust and continue our march to glorious salvation.
Interesting how he's talking with half of his jaw missing. Half jaw.
This armor suits you, but it cannot hide that mark. Nothing ever will. You are the Arbiter, the will of the prophets. But these are my elites. Their lives matter to me, yours does not. That makes two of us. Leader, there is no doubt. The storm will strike the facility. We'll be long gone before it arrives.
Dude, I remember playing this on the night that the game launched, and with just how, like, how broken the MCC was.
Warriors, prepare for combat.
Certain aspects of the game, like, just did not work. We'll wait for this to load. We gotta make sure the FSR is turned on, too. We have it on quality, so we should get some good frames here. But yeah, like, you would zoom in with anything, and the screen would just go black. They're speaking English, so we can understand them.
Plants in position.
But yeah, I remember how busted this was. If you switched back to the classic graphics, the game would it would have huge blocks of the screen would just be not rendered with the picture.
We have the element of surprise for now. Well, Arbiter, don't exert yourself on our account. We must defeat them, Arbiter. Engage active camouflage. Reveal yourselves only after the Arbiter has joined battle with the enemy. You may wish to do the same, Arbiter. But take heed. Your armor system is not as new as ours. Your camouflage will not last forever.
Spotted immediately. Uh-oh. What's going on there?
Their cowardice overwhelms them.
Whoa, buddy. MCC needs its own remake. Remaster the remasters. Honestly, I'd like to see them do a PlayStation 5 version of this. Hey there, Death Trooper. No, I don't know. I don't know what happened here. I'm gonna end up flicking the FSR down back to balanced. We'll play it here. Get some good frames, hopefully. Messing around with it a little bit this afternoon before, this evening, before I went live. It definitely fixes some of the frame issues.
Arbiter, leave me my share.
He's on top of me. And we're going to be flicking back and forth between the remastered and the original graphics more probably tonight. Now that we've kind of figured out how to fix the frame rate. But yeah, hope you're having a good night tonight too, Death Trooper. Maybe at the after we play through this campaign, we'll try a couple of matches with the multiplayer to see if it works or not. MCC will be remade on the Creation engine. Oh no, that would be even worse.
Why have they sided with these heretics?
Where'd my gun go? Oh, nice!
Just got back from class. Nice.
Arbiter, clear the hangar and open it.
I hope you learned something important.
Defend us. Position, we're making airborne.
Oop, nope, that guy's on my team.
I am above.
Dude just got cooked. Oh no, they're on my side. What's that?
Prepare yourself.
These guys never stood a chance. The fuel rod cannon. Just taking up half the screen. Where are they at? Dude, the Covenant, the AI on this isn't actually all that bad. I'm surprised. Seems like maybe the AI is slightly better than the Marines. Just from what I've been able to tell. The Marine AI on this is real bad.
Death is upon
Grab this sword from this guy because we'll need a good one later on. Yeah, you missed the kind of beginning of this, the cutscenes for all these, for the Arbiter's, like, campaign is already all messed up. Oh! Yeah, look at that stick. What is that in its mouth? Is this supposed to be like an air tank? That's weird. But yeah, Death Trooper, the cutscene in the beginning showing the Arbiter kind of getting dishonored and having his armor ripped off and then publicly punished. That cutscene just wasn't even a part of the Arbiter's campaign, which is kind of vital to his campaign. You know what I mean?
On my way.
Yeah, that's so... I don't know if it's a bug or if it's by design, but like the older game audio is just not like... It's either not mixed right, or it's just, like, turned down lower on purpose, I think. Because, yeah, in every single instance, the original game's audio is low. Only 343 could mess up that, especially it was a separate mission. Yeah. What do we got here for the terminal? The Reclaimer icon. The destruction of the first ring, the first game.
Quite unacceptable.
Glorious day. The prophets will be pleased that we have rescued an oracle from the humans' violation of the holy temple.
Why do you keep calling it a temple? My installation was a weapon, and one which we needed very, very badly.
But Oracle, I do not understand. We were told the rings are salvation,
a gateway to paradise.
Told? By whom? Anyone who told you that is a fool, or quite mad. That installation was a beautiful tool, designed to destroy everything the Flood might feed on.
Everything?
Oh, quite everything. And if even one Flood spore survived the destruction of my ring...
Communications. Shut down all lines to the fleet. We will not notify the prophets of our discovery until I hear everything this oracle has to say.
I will gladly share what I am permitted, but we have little time. What has been unleashed here could destroy everything you have ever known.
On that oracle, we are in agreement.
This would have been something cool where getting to play as him, maybe instead of the Arbiter. I don't know. It would have been definitely a different change, or even like as a side campaign, playing as him and discovering, 343 Guilty Spark. Call the, like the Swords of Sangelios or something. I mean, there's 1,000,001 different game ideas that they could do that would have been really, really successful, I think. Death Trooper, did you hear that Death Stranding Director's Cut is now on Xbox? It is available to purchase on the Series X and S store. When I woke up today, that was not something I had on my 2024 bingo card. It was you're right. You're right. It was a faction for Halo 5. I'm just saying, like, they could have named it something. Like, the game could have been, like, Elite themed. Instead of, like, the, with Halo ODST, like, whatever the ODST, equivalent would have been. Yeah, like, you can run past all this. Ice. Whoops. Hit the wrong button. I saw that message, by the way, you sent me on Xbox Live with the link to the YouTube video for the E3 demo. Maybe we'll watch that at the end of this too. We're gonna go for a little while tonight, so.
Deal with him, my brothers. I will defend the oracle.
Of course, you know.
Its truth must not be silent.
Yikes, yikes, yikes.
No run from me.
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. Yeah, that certainly was a little bit shocking to me. Definitely welcome, though. Dude, people online are pissed. All the Twitter fanboy wars and stuff, they are pissed. It's a long video since an Archive 343 stream about the E3 demo.
I'm sending one of our bandits to support you.
Oh, it's not like a direct. Okay. Well. maybe not then when it comes to watching it, but we'll, I think I can pull it up on the Steam page, actually. It's so weird that they changed the music for these sections. It was a smart TV and the OG Xbox was hard to record. I mean, literally, like, hold on, no, I have it put away right now. I literally have an HDMI cord for my original Xbox that converts everything up to 720. Like, it cost me like $30 or $40 to buy. Like, it's not a terribly difficult thing to do. Yeah, I heard they had to, like, completely rebuild the whole thing. I saw part of that, I feel like. Because they talked about how it wasn't even really on the same engine, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, we're gonna be playing it Saturday. We're gonna get a like a 5 o'clock, as long as it's up to download early enough. We'll be getting like a 5 o'clock stream that day.
Sign of the heretic leader or his band. You must keep certain.
And now there's just no music. There we go. Oh! Oh, come on with that. These vehicles were always, I felt, kind of way too sensitive.
Clear that landing zone and get inside.
I wouldn't be surprised if 343 never bothered to fix classic mode to make the 343 remaster look better. Yeah, you know, that's definitely a good conspiracy theory. And one that, like, I would kind of buy. It's just so weird, though, because if I'm remembering correctly, it wasn't... 343 didn't really have a whole lot of, like, if I'm remembering right, it was Saber Interactive made the campaign. It wasn't... like, 343 had really nothing to do with it, because they were working on Halo 5 at the time. It was Saber Interactive, did both Halo 1 and Halo 2 anniversary versions. But yeah, I've always been one to say that, like, people know, and this is my own conspiracy theory, people know that, like, Bungie made these games, right? They have to give them credit, like, in the credits, you know, based on this by Bungie, or even, like, double credits where it's, oh, people worked on the remaster, and then there was the original game. It does have the 343 name, but my thing is that they're going to make they probably are going to remake the original Halo 1, 2, and 3 just so that they can only have their name on it and not have Bungie as a credit, like, whatsoever. So then, moving forward, like, the new fans will think, like, oh, this is, like, you know, 343 did this. There they are. That's my theory.
What happened here?
Let's go around and knock all these.
About this. You always have bad feelings. You had bad feeling about morning food nipple.
Oh, your jaws, I shall bite them.
See, heretic!
Hold your fire. Hold your fire.
I wondered who the prophets would send to silence me. Arbiter.
It's funny that he groans like that.
Using a hollow drive. He must be close. Come out so we may kill you.
Get in line.
Especially since Halo Studios is still made up mostly the same people. Yeah, oh yeah, it is. Don't get me wrong, they have new people there. They've hired people. I saw a Mint Blitz video earlier today talking about some of the changes at the studio and that they've hired in more people and that they're hiring more people. You know, he's a bit of a shill when it comes to 343 or Halo Studios, but he's generally, I feel, pretty reliable. He'll criticize them when they need criticized. He'll call them out on things that they need to be called out on, that I feel like other creators give a pass. And he's a huge YouTube channel too.
What have they done? Go, Arbiter. I'll follow when our reinforcements arrive.
Yeah, his LinkedIn profile says that he's still there, so I mean, it's incredible to me that they have someone there working on as a producer who doesn't like guns and has problems separating reality from video games. That's, you know. He can be a little too lenient. There are some things where it's like, oh, come on, man, you've got to talk about this, or you know, you've got to criticize them about it. But I feel like outside of like the major Halo YouTubers, that he's definitely the most critical of them. The crazy thing with me, though, and this is something actually that I've been wanting to talk about for a little while, and maybe I'll get there on a video here soon with the game schedule kind of opening up here, is that when these content creators, even when it comes to like Call of Duty creators, when they complain about like skill-based matchmaking, I don't really feel bad for them. Like, he was kind of talking about how skill-based matchmaking with the new Halo update is even stricter. And I know he's in, like, another country, so it's probably more difficult for him just to match with people, even just based on that. But, like, I don't feel bad for them when you look at their clips and they're just completely dominating people. And they talk about skill-based matchmaking being really strict. It's like, well, yeah, no kidding. I mean, something that I've been having I don't want to say a come-to-Jesus moment, but, like, a realization is the more casual gamer. Like, I feel like a lot of these videos, of course, they get hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube. But let's say, like, as a for instance, I've been playing Black Ops 6 pretty frequently. I saw that you were on earlier playing it. And, I'm what I would consider to be an average player. I'm not great, I'm not good, I'm not awful, but, you know, we all have matches where we play better than you know, maybe one match is better than the other. And let's say Call of Duty sells, like, I don't know, let's say it sells 30 million copies over the course of 9 months. Out of that 30 million people that are playing on Call of Duty, I would say maybe 5 million of them are, like, pro players. 2 million of them, or maybe even just 1 million of them, are people that make YouTube content that are complaining about skill-based matchmaking. They filter themselves out of the general public when it comes to a game like that, because one, they make YouTube content. So a lot of them have already hit prestige. A lot of them already have, like, golden weapon skins. They've played the game and they're already so good at it that they're at that top percentage. So when they play, they get matched against the other 2, 3, 4 million people that maybe don't make content and maybe aren't even, like, competitive players, like, you know, in tournaments and stuff, but they're still really good. It's like they filter themselves out. They filter themselves out of the general public for, like, you know, for the game, for matchmaking. Most people, that 30 million people that play Call of Duty or bought it, aren't going to be playing 7 hours a day. They might be lucky to play 2 hours a week. So, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the stuff that these content creators complain about aren't really, like, general, like, people problems. Like, gaming is already, I mean, it's a hobby, right? It's already considered kind of a luxury. So, like, these are very, very first world problems for these type of people. And like I've been saying, I've been playing, I started playing Dragon Age the Veilguard. I know that it has a lot of political messaging in it. And I've been playing for 6-7 hours, and as someone who has only lately played the Dragon Age games, like, I played Dragon Age Origins, God, when did that come out? 2009? I played it back then on a different profile, and I haven't played it since. They gave me, as a part of the Xbox Games with Gold, they gave me Dragon Age 2, which I haven't played. And I think I played through, I'd have to go check on my, I'd have to check on my PlayStation profile, but I think I played maybe 5 hours of Dragon Age, the Inquisition back then, back in 2014. And I know I didn't beat it, but I mean, I haven't played it since then. So I'm not, like, a huge Dragon Age fan. I understand that it was an RPG more along the lines of, like, Baldur's Gate. But to me, the art style is not super offensive. and I'm having a good time with it, to be honest. I'm only playing it maybe a couple hours a day. You know, I have other things to do. You have these content creators that played the game for 50 hours, and they had to have their review out, you know, for the game, because that's their job. And then they complain about, like, how boring the combat is and how eventually, you know, it just gets real stale over 50 hours. It's like, well, yeah, no kidding. You guys, they probably played in a week, like 40 hours, which is, you know, a full-time job. Most people aren't going to play the game like that. They're just not. Again, that's a very small section of people that will. The overall group of people aren't going to do that. Some of the lines in Dragon Age Veilguard are often cringe. Yeah, oh no, I agree with you. The writing isn't great, but I mean, it's also like, I don't want to say it's not good, but it's very, like, it's a very 5 out of 10. Like, if you were to give the writing that I've experienced so far a rating, it would certainly be 5 out of 10. It's not 10 out of 10, you know. Like, the game, it just, I don't know. I'm starting to, I feel like I'm starting to see through some of the stuff that a lot of people have been saying. And, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I'm not saying that their opinion is wrong. If it's how they feel, it's how they feel. But they have to, I think people need to realize that they're a very small section. Like, their opinions, more than likely, when it comes to stuff, aren't going to represent what an average person who plays games for 2 or 3 hours a week is gonna feel like. Back to SBMM. My Cold War KD was 1.28, and the pros had around 1.3 or higher. Oh, nice. I even got matched up against a pro in pubs in Cold War. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think the average KD for a Call of Duty player is like 0.8, which I think is where I hover around. So I'm, you know, we've talked about this before. I'm way past any type of like being able to be competitive in a shooter game. Promethean proficiency. Are the Sentinels now considered Prometheans? Now it's a 1.26, not 2.8. Used to be 2.8. Played aggressive for the objective and dropped a bit in rank. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you got the skills, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of these pro streamers and people that make content that are really good, I feel like they don't represent the majority of everything. That's why a lot of their criticisms go like unaddressed for stuff. Like with Call of Duty, people will complain about X, Y, or Z, and it's just like, for them, it's like, well, why change anything? There's 28 million other players that don't care. Now, when you have a smaller community right now for like how Halo is, the majority of the players that they have are that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, we kind of better listen to what our fans say, otherwise they're going to stop playing, and if they stop playing, then we won't have nobody. What am I looking for here? What am I missing? I'm missing a tiny little flood dude somewhere. But yeah, I was watching, the channel's name is Nero's Cinema, and he makes Call of Duty content for the multiplayer and talks about it. And me and him are just literally having like night and day different experiences. There it is. I knew he was up there somewhere. Legs. MW2 is really bad because it catered to the bottom of the bracket. Appealing too much to pros is bad, but I would argue appealing to the worst is even worse. Honestly, I feel like Nero is right about most of his videos. It definitely has worse SPMMM than me. Oh yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm not saying like his experiences or his criticisms aren't valid for him, but when it comes to like me, for instance, I don't want him to, like, the change, some of the stuff. What was he saying the one day? He was talking about with the skill-based matchmaking being too tight, and it's like, dude, like, my matches are kind of close. Sometimes I get a match that's like where I win by, like, my team does by, like, a huge blowout, where it's like 65 to 100, where we win. Sometimes I get stomped, and other times it's really close. It all feels like it's like really, like, I think it's very well balanced. But again, he's gone through and hit prestige and unlocked gold skins, and he's probably really good. Like, I'm not saying that he's not, but that's why his experience with the game is like, oh man, it's like every time I play it's super sweaty. It's like, well yeah man, you're in the top percentage of players, so it would be like, it wouldn't be fair for the rest of the players for him to be thrown in with just the average player. Like, I don't know, they need to have social and ranked like they used to back for Halo. The social and the ranked playlists were always good. Have some skill-based matchmaking for the social playlist. Not anything that's over reliant on it. And yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how it should be. That's honestly why I've been liking Fortnite a lot more. It's much more of a social experience. There's multiplayer matches where I get knocked out like within the first 2 minutes, and then there's others where I finish in the top 10, and then a very few where like I win. You know what I mean? It feels it's way more social. I think that's why it's way more it's why it's, you know, basically as popular as it is. Well, shot my own team there.
This will save me from the storm, but you will be consumed.
Arbiter, where is he? Stinking floodmate boxed himself in tight. We'll never break through this.
Then we shall force him out.
How?
The cable. I'm going to cut it.
Get everyone back to the ships. Return to the landing zone. The Arbiter...
I am going to use the bathroom real quick, and I will be right back. Alright, here we are back.
will continue upward, cut this station loose, and scare the heretic from his hole.
May our lords guide your hand.
We shall not forget your sacrifice. Keep your blade handy. I doubt the cable will
I need a new one of these. I think I'll get one up here. He made a really good point about the SBM and how he doesn't want to go up against people in the bottom 30, but doesn't want to play against the top. Always. Yeah, I understand. No, yeah, I agree with that too. You want to have that middle ground, which, again, for social playlists is something that I think is an absolute must. It doesn't always need to be super sweaty. Oh, I just got bumped.
All my transits are in the air, Arbiter. Go ahead, cut the cable.
Alright, let's get up here and cut this cable, shall we?
That's one. By the prophets, look at the station list.
Let's see here how much more we can get through. Woo! And then it drops.
That did it. The station is in free fall.
Yeah, real shaky, actually making me feel a little sick.
on the move. Do not let him escape. We'll stay with you as long as we can. All lives for the truth! The truth and the covenant!
Alright, here we go.
Are you still alive, Arbiter? We're keeping pace as best we can.
The Oracle must be saved!
Oh yeah, this was weird. I never understood why this wasn't just a complete cutscene. Even in the original game, it never made any sense. You hop into this, you chase him over here, and then another cutscene plays, I think. Yeah. Like, why was this not just one cutscene? That way. Oh, some enemies that spawn? Maybe. Maybe in the Banshees. I'll tell you this much, Bungie absolutely loves doing this with their environments, where you run through them one way and then you immediately turn back around and trek through them the opposite way. They love doing it. They've been doing that for, God, a long time. With Halo 1, they still use that type of gameplay style with Destiny. Like, it kind of looks like a new environment when you run through it backwards, but...
Turn, heretic. Arbiter, I would rather die by your hand than let the prophets lead me to slaughter. Who has taught you
Yeah,
these
it is a
lies?
great way to save storage and memory.
The Oracle.
Hello, I am 343 Guilty Spark. I am the monitor of Installation 0.
I'd like to have him as a prop.
Ask the Oracle about Halo. How they would sacrifice us all.
Something like high quality with that blue light. Hang it from my ceiling in my house. Like that dude was he was so close to having the Arbiter on his side. If he hadn't shot at him, the Arbiter would have flipped right here against the Prophets. Yeah. That's funny that you bring out. That's literally what I was just saying. How funny.
I'll give you a moment to rest. Then we begin again. fratricidal fool! Your skills are lacking!
And one and done.
Unfortunate. His edification was most enjoyable.
I had no choice, Holy Oracle. This heretic imperiled the great journey.
Oracle,
Great journey.
Why do you meddlers insist on using such inaccurate versions?
That is the Oracle. So it is. Come, we are leaving this system.
Have I played Oni? Long time ago. I have it. I actually have it upstairs right now. It's in my spare room in the storage. Yeah, it has a. You could kind of feel with the aiming in that game a little Halo-esque.
This is unprecedented. Unacceptable.
A hierarch is dead, Commander.
His murderer was within our grasp. If you had not withdrawn our phantoms...
Are you questioning my decision?
No, Holy One. I only wish to express my concern that the brutes...
Recommissioning the Guard was a radical step. But recent events have made it abundantly clear that the elites can no longer guarantee our safety.
I
Yeah,
shall
there
relay
you go,
your
Death Trooper.
decision
There's your question
to the Council.
from yesterday. Because the Master Chief killed that one prophet.
Do you know, Arbiter, the elites have threatened to resign, to quit the High Council, because of this exchange of hats?
We have always been your protectors.
These are trying times for all of us.
Even as the humans' annihilation filled us with satisfaction, the loss of one of the sacred rings racked our hearts with grief.
Putting aside our sorrow, we renewed our faith in the prophecy that other rings would be found, and see how our faith has been rewarded.
Halo, its divine wind will rush through the stars, propelling all who are worthy along the path to salvation.
But how to start this process? For ages we searched for one who might unlock the secrets of the rings. An oracle. And with your help we found it.
With appropriate humility, we plied the Oracle with questions, and it, with clarity and grace, has shown us the key.
You will journey to the surface of the ring and retrieve this sacred icon. With it, we shall fulfill our promise.
Salvation
I can't decide
for
between
all.
using the PS2
begin
version
the
for
great
controller
journey.
support, or just remap the keybinds on the controller. Jeez. I mean,
Head straight to the library. I do not wish to keep the hierarchs waiting.
if you're going to be using an emulator,
Of regret.
that might work out better, because you could play it at a higher frame rate and a sharper
The
image.
demon is here.
But if you have the TV for the PS2, I mean, it's hard. It's
Retrieving the
you know,
icon.
depends on your options.
Of course. Coming to see you, Arbiter. I'll pick you up when you finish.
Yeah, and of course this is emulated on the PC or the native. Oh, native PC port. Ooh. Maybe the native PC port? That's up to you. Where'd it go? There it is. Very interesting level design with this, too. Oh yeah, those early games don't have controller support. I didn't think about that. I mean, maybe there's a mod for it that you could do that with. Save our little grunt buddy over here. We're getting there. We're gonna get this one. Feel like the level design in 2 was a downgrade from CE? I don't know. I really find the design of this level interesting. I mean, when you watch the like the making of documentary that they made themselves, they even said with like the Sentinels being a new enemy, like designing maps or levels around them, people that don't really, you know, they don't need to use doors or stairs, like how would they get around? I don't know, I think it's pretty interesting.
Getting close to one of the shield generators. Many of my brutes have fallen, everything taken down. Let's see if you fare better.
No mods for controllers, oof. I don't know, man. I might just play it on PS2 then. You probably don't want to use a mouse and keyboard for that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about that, but I would not want to use a mouse and keyboard for that. Yeah, you're right. The levels were made smaller, and there was certainly like less freedom. It's more of a corridor shooter than the first game, definitely, for sure. It really is missing like that Halo type level from the first game. Or Assault on the Control Room, for sure.
Overload the locks holding it in place. It's useless to attack an enforcer from the front, especially when their shields are up. Stay in the shadows, wait till it loses interest, then strike the beast when its back is turned. One more, Arbiter.
Lots of grenade spam there.
Release the power source. Now, find a way to remove it from its cradle.
Buyer's remorse. Due to my setup, I can't even use mouse and keyboards. I'd have to remove my... Oh, wow, yeah. Well, I hope you figure out... I would just, honestly, probably play it on a PS2 if you have it. I don't know, man. That's... Or even an emulator. Emulator might be better if you can use a controller with it. Here too. There we go. I don't know, it's such a simple design, but I really like the Sentinel design as an enemy. And then being able to use them as a weapon. You know, it's funny, the one time, back before they had the Series X remaster of the MCC or upgrade, me and my son were playing Halo 2 Anniversary split screen on the Xbox One. And I was telling him, like, oh yeah, like, or maybe it was... I think it was Halo... Actually, I take that back. It wasn't Halo 2, it was Halo CE Anniversary. And we were playing it, and we were playing with the remastered graphics on. And I was like, oh, hey, man, check this out. And I flipped it back to the original. And he just, like, looked at me. He was like, wait, what? He goes, I thought this was the anniversary graphics. And I'm just... I just laughed. I'm like, no, man. Like, or he thought that the anniversary graphics were the original graphics. It's like, no, man, that's not... It's not it.
Proceed to the objective. We'll hold out as long as we can.
Halo 2 Legendary is the only game where it's easier to speedrun than to play normally. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right about that. It's certainly not an easy game. We're gonna try and stealth our way out of this as quickly as possible. I lost momentum. Nope. No need to get involved in that fight. Really? That was weird. But alright then. Yeah, maybe on the 25th anniversary of the game I'll do a legendary playthrough. It's like the shotgun does nothing. did not want to fight.
Negative, ma'am. They are not Covenant. Cover that doorway!
Oh no. He hits me with that thing, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I think I've said before, every year since 2004, I've played through either on the day of or the week of. I've played through the campaign here for Halo 2 every single year since 2004. What I would usually do up until they shut the multiplayer off is I would play through the campaign and then jump in and play multiplayer all day. Regardless of whatever I was doing, I would try to make time for that. And after 20 years, I think this might be the last time for a while that I like do the playthrough. Not that I'll never play it again, but this is like a special. It's been a yearly thing for me for 20 years. Try and get some multiplayer matches in tonight, possibly on Saturday too. Before we'll play that. I'll play through that demo, the E3 demo, and then hop into some multiplayer potentially for the MCC for 2. How long have I been married for? Well, me and my wife got married in 2020 on February 20th. Of 2020, so 2/20/2020. We were together for 6 years before that. We got together in the end of 2013. I was married before that, and that marriage did not work out, obviously. But yeah, it's been a good time. This part of this level was always glitchy for me. Moving past a couple of these parts. I guess I'll just explode. Yeah, me and my wife now are coming up on being married for 5 years. Woo! It's rocket flood. Yeah. Well, this one's gonna stick. For sure. And she supports me, and she's also a gamer. She plays games too.
This quarantine zone has been compromised. We must do what we can against the Flood. Our commander has landed further in. Let us join him. Arbiter is an impressive killer. Arbiter, what are you doing here? The flood is upon us. We must hold this camp until reinforcements. Ha!
All right now. Okay, I was gonna say, what am I waiting on? Meanwhile, low tier god through A's relationship to be trash at Street Fighter. I've heard that name. I've never seen him. Like, I don't even know what he looks like. But I've not heard good things, that's for sure. He's been making the rounds with the drama channels that I've been following. That's crazy, man. Or even the thing with, like, what's his name? Review Tech USA, that clip with him that got circulated years ago when his mom came into his streaming room and asked him to come and put his like daughter to bed, and he didn't do it because he was in the middle of a stream. Like, just pause that shit, man. Plenty of times earlier in the streaming YouTube career here for me, I had to put it on pause and go take care of some stuff for my kids.
Is a sacred icon critical to the great journey. I must find it.
We shall cut into the heart of this infestation, retrieve the icon, and burn any flood that stand in our way. The parasite is not to be trifled with. I hope you know what you're doing. Forward, warriors, and fear not pain or death.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
I'll follow when our reinforcements arrive. Horses, to the vehicle. We'll need their heavy guns. Onward to the sacred icon.
Oh, no. If I'm remembering, yep, there's a tank. I could get up to the tank. There we go. This should make this next section way easier. No, don't run him over. Oh, man. I lost him. How about this guy? Oh well, we'll take him out anyway. RTU just does talking streams. Yeah, I know he did news coverage. I only watched some of his videos, like, very sparingly. I watched him back in the day, like in 2015, 2016. and there was some controversy that popped up with him, and I was like, oh, this guy's probably not a good guy to be like a fan of. So I quit watching him. And then eventually, when the algorithm started re-recommending him to me, he was like doing weird shit with chicken props and cucumbers, and it was humor that I did not understand. So I was just like, you know what, never mind, I'm out. Although, I mean, his draw, I really don't want to talk too much about RTU, but just from what I understand with what happens with him, like, not excusing his behavior or what he's done, because I know that his kid got sick and that really messed with him. But I know that he was kind of a scummy guy before that too, so I mean, I wish him the best. Wish most people the best. I just hit a checkpoint. Oh no! Used to watch him until a bit after DK Oldies. The chicken stuff was from a store called Carlos. It was some weird stuff. Some weird stuff. Like, that's just not my kind of humor. I don't know. Got stuck on the thing there. Alright, let's make our way through here. I think I can get through this way. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of fire coming down from the hill. Again, I don't really know a whole lot about him either. Just kind of from what I've seen and what we've talked about, but... yeah, I'm not a big Logan Paul guy. And I really only know Keemstar from what I've seen of him on Lockout Live. I know there's a rocket flood around here somewhere. Yep, there he is, just as I was calling him out. There he is. God. Alright, let's try not to get popped by this guy again. Yeah, I remember that he's had a lot of pretty bad and weird takes. I've watched some of the documentaries about him. Nobody's perfect online, man. I mean, that's just what it comes down to, but sometimes these personalities just get like way out of hand.
That was a need to remember.
Yeah, most people do. Most people really do regain the weight loss surgery weight. All right, we hit another checkpoint. I mean, I used to be real thin at one point, and lean, and actually pretty ripped myself, and then I gained the weight back. It just sits different on me now than it did before.
Our foes multiply.
Ah! Why do YouTubers always have to be weirdos? That's a great question. People are weirdos. That's funny. That's something I've been thinking of. Not so much as weirdos, but like a lot of the really big successful YouTubers are actually kind of like not good people in real life, or at least it gets revealed that they're not good people. It's weird. The question is like what caused people to be that way? Like, were they always just bad people? Or did, like, success do something to them that caused them to think that, you know, they were just, like, untouchable? Oh my god, why aren't any of these tank rounds hitting these guys? The one thing that I've seen that a lot of people have in common are that a lot of people that have like big YouTube problems, like these big successful ones, are people that really address trolls. Like it just becomes their entire personality is addressing the trolls. That is one thing I've always kind of kept in my mind. Like, if I ever become decently successful, just I will not ever address the trolls. Like Dr. Disrespect pretty much is the same after getting exposed, and yeah. Rings of Redemption used to think he was unstoppable until he lost a 1v1 on COD 4. I've seen that clip. Yeah, he got mad. I think he busted his controller. I mean, you know, people get an ego about themselves when they're good at something. That I understand. But you also have to have enough personal awareness to know when it's like, okay, like, you know, there's always somebody out there that's better than you are. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You might be the top dog for a little while, but there's always somebody coming up behind you. It's incredibly difficult to stay number one at anything for an extended period of time. That's why people that do are looked at as superstars. Like, look at Michael Jordan, as a, for instance. Or even LeBron James, man. Like, you know. Jay's saying, I'm back will always be legendary. Yeah. Oh, nope. Didn't make it. Up. There we go. Oh. I did not expect that. We're gonna try and stealth our way through some of this. He really did have a weird career. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Nope, not yet. Come on, man. Speeding around here. Woo! That trick still works. Just barely getting through. Oh man, come on. NASCAR Forza update? No. I actually just uninstalled Forza. It'd been a really long time since I had even opened the game. So I just I had to uninstall it. I never really played it a whole lot to begin with, so... But no, I didn't, I haven't heard about it. I'm sure it'll be good, though. A lot of their crossovers are really good. It's snowing inside. That's gotta be a bug, right? Oh, is it bad?
It must be after the icon. On your way, Arbiter. I'll deal with these beasts.
I see that coward didn't join you. I'll do what I can to keep the flood off your back.
Alright, now I'm out of ammo for this. Kinda... Oh man, look at the jittering in this.
Look, up ahead. The parasite gathers for an attack.
Oh my goodness, look at how bad that is. That's so crazy. It didn't, I don't think the original did that. It's doing it now though. It's hard to tell in these older graphics, but wow. Basically has no single player content and way less cars and tracks. That's not surprising. You know they're gonna update it and sell them to you. Or try to sell them to you.
Nice and safe in his phantom. Ignore the braggarts. Ready yourselves.
No, the jittering was always that way. It's something that's just in these 343 Halo games. It's in Halo 5, and it's in Halo Infinite. It's like you're looking at something underwater. I don't know. I've noticed it before. You're not supposed to be over here, dude.
Fight the battle.
Oh, look, you can see his head
Field of battle.
through the helmet.
Arbiter, you kill.
All right then. Oh, full of FOMO. That's no good. Let's put it like this. It's taken me a while, and it actually was the reason why I stopped playing Destiny. When you learn how to like not have a fear of missing out, like when you just don't care anymore, then you've like freed yourself. It's the most incredible thing. That's part of the reason why I don't play Destiny. And it's not because it's like I do have the fear of missing out. It's just because now I just don't care. Like, it's just whatever. Whoa! Oh, I thought I was going off the edge. It really did. Yeah, I'm talking about the guns and the character model hands. Yeah, no, I understand. I understand, like, what it, you know, the similarities. I get that for sure. It's just now, it's just, I really don't care at this point anymore. Like, I'm excited for Season 1 for Call of Duty to start, and I'll probably buy it for the, whatever, $10 or $12 that it is. But, like, if I don't finish it, I'm just, whatever at this point. Just whatever. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, where is the off-ramp at? I'm very brave to be using the sword. I mean, I have the battle rifle too. I guess I don't really remember what's about to happen. I will creep my way through here. The next 70 battle passes, I could buy a PS5 Pro. Yeah, that is true.
Gotcha.
You know, your father never asked me for help either.
The index is secure.
Mackenzie, Perez, how's our exit? You hear me, Marines? We got trouble.
Yeah, could you imagine like a Sergeant Johnson game? Something that takes place between like Halo 1 and 2. That'd be cool.
Johnson, you all right? Johnson!
Knocked out.
Excellent work, Arbiter. The hierarchs will be pleased.
Nikon is my responsibility.
Was your responsibility. Now it is mine. A bloody fate awaits you and the rest of your incompetent race. And I, Tartarus, chieftain of the brutes, will send you to it.
And the prophets learn of this, that they will take your head.
When they learn. Fool. They ordered me to do it.
It was at that moment he knew stuff. See, they're not going to even play the cutscene with the flood or the Gravemind. It's so weird. Because if you were playing this, you would think like, oh, he just got knocked down a hole and fell out a portal. Better before CE? Possibly, but definitely between the Covenant and Human War.
That betrayed us. The counselors.
The Junk Master? I mean, maybe. Jesus! Wow. Okay.
Let's just throw them over the edge. Where's the fun in that?
There we go. lasers are blinding. They are. They are. So is the carbine fire too, I noticed. Oh. There we go. Get this brute shot. Oh, that was a melee that should have got him. Oh yeah, this is definitely a favorite mission. I really like the brute design with this anniversary.
By the prophets, what have these brutes done? They had shed our brother's blood, and for that they must die. So much for a stealthy advance.
Ah, over so soon?
Yeah, I like the
There are more brutes to kill.
the elites versus the brutes with the other covenant that are on your side, the hunters and everything.
Long have I waited for this.
If I could,
Not all dead?
I'd probably have to look on Steam, but I'd love to get just the campaign missions when you and have them filled with like the AI fighting the AI. I always find that really interesting.
Long have I waited for this. They're not all dead? Look down.
I never understood though why the jackals are on like their side. I never did understand that. That just did absolutely nothing. Alright guys, go ahead and take care of him. I gotta try to find some new weapons. I guess we'll use the carbine. Is that? Yeah, that was mine.
Are there any more?
We hold the field of battle.
Keep on.
Knocked out. I always assumed the grunts were with the elites and the jackals were with the brutes. I also remember an earlier cutscene of the jackals bullying a grunt for his teddy bear. That sounds vaguely familiar, yeah. go down there. There you go.
Hold your
Little bit of a ninja skill right there, just sneaking in. I think I'm alone right now, though. No, I can't do... Well, it's the same amount of shots, I might as well. And it's more direct. Ooh, and there's also ammo to pick up.
Impressive aim.
Alright, we're almost there. Well, I say almost there. We still have a little bit to go. Is that brute really using a shotgun? Yeah, he was. Huh.
Such a bitter struggle.
Oh yeah, the boss fight at the end is gonna be stupid. Come on, blow up. God. Woo! Let's take down that jackal sniper. I already see myself getting shot right off the back of this. Oh, what? There he is. I don't know why, I don't remember much about this part. Oh! Well, I'm sure not running into it. Did he really just... I was gonna say, did he really just stick me? I remember back in the day having the destructive vehicles in the game was a big deal. You know, the first game doesn't have that, so... It's like, oh my god, it's like your vehicles are going to be able to be destroyed in the multiplayer too? Like, wow. It was such a big deal. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, ideally, if they would fix the audio and the cloud... Look, there's no music here. Like, how are you... Like, come on, guys. Like, come on, you've got to fix that. How do they not have the music fixed? Oh yeah, if they so much as even just like bumped you, you were dead. I guess we'll let that one slide. That one T-posing? He is. How funny. Yeah, now there's no music for this either. You know, we might do... No, you do not want me to sing. No. We might just have to maybe next week stream the original game on the original Xbox just to see it in all its glory, because this is... I mean, I like Halo 2 Anniversary, but I mean, come on now. There's how many bugs have we just seen in this last, what, few minutes here? Like, come on, guys. I gotta jump on a vehicle, because this is just, that's too big of a walk. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. This is really cool. My wife got me this little Xbox ornament, the one that plays the Halo theme song. Turn it on, and you press the button on it, and it has that little turn on sound, the boot up noise, and then the Halo music. Fight Club. I'm probably gonna die right here, but happen. Yeah, it has the Duke controller on it. Yeah, man, I think we might have to stream original Halo 2 next week. At least the story, because this is, I mean, not of ammo. Oh, I have the shotgun. I thought I got shot by one last time. Maybe I did, but oh, I did get. Come on, man! Wow. Yeah, the brutes all of a sudden did just switch straight to legendary. Oh, and this checkpoint's bad. I gotta walk back to this now every time. Let's see if I can't pick up. Where was it? I just saw it. There it is. Yeah, all of a sudden the brutes are all switched on to legendary difficulty. Almost had it. They can just take a full laser round or whatever these rounds are to the head. Okay. Even though they have no shielding. That, I was going to say, that should kill him. There we go. We'll see. I don't know. Don't know about that. I'd like to hit a checkpoint is what I'd like. Get some rounds for the shotgun though. Well, at least this is taking them down. Pretty reliably, it seems. Ooh! You were right. That one almost got me. I would not have been happy about that.
It's too dangerous. Have you gone mad? Its trail is faded.
They probably don't have, radars either.
Not here, but I still smell you.
Woo! Alright, we hit a checkpoint. Dude, why are there so many of these brutes? There's another one. You are the one I'm concerned with. Let me in, let me in, let me in! There's another checkpoint. Nice. Yeah, he's running around holding it with one hand. Forgot about that. Ooh, that was close too, I feel like. Well, we're not looking for shotguns. We're looking for the beam rifle. That's what it's called. No, how I forget that. Weird. Oh, they did it with this one too? God, I don't know what I should bring. I'm out of ammo for that. Oh no, I didn't fall, I jumped, but I thought I was supposed to go this way. Come on guys, what are they doing over there? They're supposed to be helping me, and they're just kind of lollygagging around now. Well, it looks like they're fighting now. Well, they don't know where they're going now. Oh no, he's dead! Looks like I didn't make it in time. How weird.
By the rings, Arbiter. The counselors, are they...
Murdered by the brutes.
Vile, disloyal beasts. The prophets were fools to trust them.
The Great Journey, where I think we're coming up on the end.
What is that place? Where the counselors were meant to watch the consecration of the Icon. The start of the Great Journey.
There is still time to stop the key from turning.
I must get inside. Then mount up, Arbiter. I know a way to break those doors.
All right. God, yeah, I remember playing these levels on the harder difficulties. Ridiculous. Halo 2, the big benefit from them remaking Halo 2, like, in the remake style that they're talking about with Combat Evolved, would be just, honestly, just to balance the game. Like, that would be one of the better things. Alright, this thing's gotta go away. The Arbiter.
Hold your fire. The hunters have come to our aid, Arbiter. They will fight by our side.
Well, let's do it then.
It has to come back this way eventually. Don't let it get away.
I mean, some people might say it's cheating, but they give you the ability to turn invisible. Why not use it? I mean, these dudes, the hunters are pretty cool. Oh, you get out of here.
Go, go!
Listen, you don't like me and I sure as hell don't like you. But if we don't do something, Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this ring. And we're all gonna die.
Tartarus has locked himself inside the control room.
Well, I just happen to have a key. Come on, grab a banshee and give me some cover. Gotta know what's coming.
It's funny that they're playing this music. I guess I never really thought about it. But this music is in the Halo soundtrack, in the OST. It's titled Earth City. Banshee around here somewhere. Oh, it's this guy. Oh no, 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 no! I'm gonna end up dying. Something was crawling on my arm. Jesus. Why is this thing so hard to kill? No reason for that to be as difficult to blow up as it was. No reason. Gotcha. Checkpoint. Oh, got these guys. Can I fly out this way? Oh, no way. Okay. Let's see where I'm at. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and get to the end here. What is he raging for already? We'll just skip that whole fight right there.
Come, human. It is easy. Take the icon in your hands and do as you are told.
Please use caution. This reclaimer is delicate.
One more word, Oracle, and I'll rip your eye from its socket.
Not happy. He's not happy.
What I'll do to you.
Tartarus, stop.
Impossible.
Put down the icon.
Put it down and disobey the Hierarchs?
There are things about Halo even the Hierarchs do not understand.
Take care, Arbiter. What you say is heresy.
Is it? Oracle, what is Halo's purpose?
Collectively, the seven.
Not another word.
Please. Don't shake the light bulb. If you want to keep your brain inside your head, I tell those boys to chill. Go ahead. Do your thing.
The sacred rings, what are they?
Weapons of last resort, built by the Forerunners to eliminate potential flood hosts, thereby rendering the parasite harmless.
And those who made the rings? What happened to the Forerunners?
After exhausting every other strategic option, my creators activated the rings. They and all additional sentient life in 3 radii of the galactic center died as planned. Would you like to see the relevant data?
Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us.
No, Arbiter! The great journey has begun, and the brutes, not the elite, shall be the prophet's escort.
Oh boy. Alright. See, this is what makes this is like the worst boss fight ever designed. It's one of the worst. It is bad.
Charging sequence initiated. Primary generators coming online.
We'll shut them down.
Come on, dude.
Not going to interfere with any aspect of the sequence.
Then how do I stop it?
Well, it will take some time to go through procedures.
Quit stalling.
Under more control,
That's it. Johnson, I'm on it.
Hang tight, ma'am. Not until that brute is dead. Hey, Mohawk, how's that feel?
Oh, what just happened?
His shield is down. Let him have it.
I know. There we go. The strike from behind. Too bad we couldn't pick this up.
What's that?
A beacon.
What's it doing?
Communicating at superluminal speeds with the frequency of
Communicating with what?
the other installations.
Show me.
Fail-safe protocol. In the event of unexpected shutdown, the entire system will move to standby status. All remaining platforms are now ready for remote activation.
Remote activation? From here?
Don't be ridiculous.
Listen, Tinkerbell, don't make me...
Then where? Where would someone go to activate the other rings?
Why the Ark? Of course.
And where, Oracle, is that?
This is Spartan 117.
Anyone hear me? Over.
Isolate that signal. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
That's alright, man.
Silence fills the empty
You
grave
gotta get clean.
now that I am gone. But my mind is not at rest, for questions linger on. I will ask, and you will answer.
All right. Shoot.
So yeah, that campaign's actually a lot shorter than the Chiefs campaign. Although I guess in fairness, whoa, what was that? What was that? I gotta watch that back on stream. That was weird. That was weird. Well, yeah, that campaign's a lot shorter than the Chiefs. Yeah, they didn't show the lock cutscene. I do wonder, though. I think it was because I was playing the playlist, but I think if I just start the game, that it'll do that. Like, let's jump into here real quick, just like normal campaign. I think it'll start with that. If not... No. Let me see. Did they take that out? That was actually one of the things I had said before that they should do. Maybe it's because it's the playlist. I bet you if you just do anniversary, missions, start it. Huh. No, I don't think it is. That's wild. I wonder where it's at to watch then. Huh. Well, try this again. Network. Alright, I'm not popular enough to, you gotta start with the anniversary graphics. Oh, okay. We'll see if we can get a match with this. Don't know if we can or not. Yeah, but I really don't want to play Capture the Flag or King of the Hill or any of that, but I guess it would be worth. Zone control. SWAT, no SWAT. Absolutely no SWAT. Reach CE anniversary. That's. I guess we could try Flag and Bomb. See what we get. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, I'm only gonna play this one real quick. Definitely not going to be streaming till like 2 o'clock again, or like 1:30 like we did yesterday. I just don't think there's enough people playing this mode. I would think the majority of people playing this are probably playing Halo 3. Well, see, this is why they talked about adding bots to MCC before. And that they've even actually had them running on a build in the studio. They really should put bots, multiplayer bots in for Halo, for custom games. It's not looking good. Let's see, I don't want to accidentally like show my IP. Yeah, I have all the regions checked. Nah, I'm not. I don't want to embarrass myself with that. We'll give it a couple of more minutes here. We'll see. At least... Oh, there it is. I'll probably get lagged out, too. Everyone's playing on controller. That's good. You know, fair at least.
Slayer Pro.
Slayer Pro.
Kill the enemy
Oh
team
yeah,
to
you
score.
You ain't kidding. Crossplay really did do a number on this. Well, I mean, again, I'm a nobody, so they don't... Nobody really cares enough to ruin... I forgot that that was like one of the major things you gotta do first is, I forgot you gotta take that thing out first. Oh, I just tried to sprint. I just tried to sprint. And now we have somebody committing suicide. Hopefully... I can't remember. I think that's why I stopped playing this. Was because of that. I still have yet to actually play this map in the Halo Reach playlist that they got.
Gain the lead.
Pineapple Party. I'm too old to be trying to sprint in Halo 2. Yeah, you're right about that. I shouldn't be, but I did. Oh, come on with that. I had the melee kill. They should have given me that.
Gain the lead. Overshield.
Notice whenever you play H2A, some reload. Yeah, they do. I don't know what the problem is or why it does that, but it does. Ah, I suck so bad. Oh, I'm so bad. Half my team quit. Come on, guys. Maybe they got disconnected and give them the benefit of the doubt. This was why I stopped playing the multiplayer for this. Was this reason right here. There are just way too many shenanigans. Yeah. Alright, well, yeah, we're not even going to finish this match. I mean, what good is that going to do for me here? Alright. Well, that was worth a shot. But I'm actually Church Sniper. I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap this stream up here. Thanks for joining me, guys, for this playthrough. I feel like I should do more. I don't know. I'm just not really satisfied with these 2 streams that we did. Don't get me wrong, I had fun, but I don't know, we might be live streaming classic original Halo 2 campaign coming up here soon. I'm not sure what day. Let me pull up a calendar. So, I mean, it's technically Friday. Saturday's the 9th, we got Sunday, and then Wednesday the 13th. Maybe on Wednesday the 13th? And because on the 9th, we're definitely going to be streaming the E3 demo, or beta, or whatever you want to call it, for Halo 2. So then on Wednesday, possibly Wednesday, we're going to be... So... For what I see happening here, the 13th, we could definitely do the original game. It's going to be in 4x3 with the boxes on the side. And then we could play through that campaign on normal, just because that's just normal. And then on the 14th, we could continue the Black Ops campaign, which is probably what's going to end up happening. I want to get that campaign finished up before the end of the month, and then we'll start doing the backlog stuff possibly in December. Oh, I forgot. There's also Indiana Jones next month, so we'll have that to play. Oh, I've seen the, oh, hold on. I've seen the demo, like the guy play it on the dig site thing. Plus, I kind of want to just be a little bit surprised for when I get in there and it happens. What I can do, though, what I will do, I don't know why it's not on my bar over there. Pull up the display. Oh, come on, Steam. We need just hurry up and launch already. Hold on, guys. I'm waiting on Steam to boot up. Steam, where are you? Oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't yet already and you do play it, why is the game not... Oh, it's... What a weird... This game is... Steam is weird. No, it's just taking it... It's time to load up. I haven't opened Steam in like a month, I think. If you haven't yet, though, what I would definitely recommend... The Sega Mega Drive and Genesis Classics Collection is about to be delisted next month, I believe. Like, literally a month from today. It's a collection of a lot of great Sega Genesis and Mega Drive games. If that's something that interested you, you gotta get it now. No, there's no tech issues. No tech issues. We're going good. We're going good. The PC's doing good. What I am looking for, though, Steam Workshop. Here we go. Yeah, Halo. Where Where is it? Clicked on the wrong tab. That's just my own incompetence here. Most recent. They should have. There's a lot of weird Halo. A lot of weird Halo mods here. There's a lot of good ones too. Okay, I don't know where it went. Dig site. You know what? We'll just go to YouTube then, I guess. To E3 demo. Playable. What was the Sega collection called? Look at it in my library. It's called Sega Mega Drive and Genesis Classics. Yeah, that's all it's coming up as. What is... It's downloading something on the MCC. Anyway, alright. Let me pause that. So that's gonna mess up the stream. Switch over to desktop here. I have to unmute the audio. There we go. And that's paused. I think it's... Yeah, that should be it.
Work in progress, as you can see here. This is actually not even the latest version of it. We had a stage a version for this show. You might notice like the bullet decals are not on the wall right there, and we're redoing some of the lighting. We unfortunately do not have the P-stencil implementation of the lighting engine for retail or Halo 2. So.
I'm running low, man. Oye, Parsons. Yeah. Is it clear?
The nav markers to guide me through the original demo path. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely convenient. You'll notice it when you don't have those nav markers, such as in the original Xbox version. We teased this last year at HCS. This level has probably been one of the levels we've built and rebuilt the most amount of times on the entire dig site project. We're continually finding new files, better...
Yeah, this is going to be really, really cool when it's finished. I guess it's really heavily scripted.
For example, like this is not, as it was not compatible with retail Halo 2 editing kit. The scripts are different. The assets are in a slightly different format. It was made for a completely different lighting engine. Animations obviously were very sketch in the original E3 demo, like the faked SMGs that everybody knows about now. It's actually just one weapon, just fakes it. It's a dual SMG. We had a lot of issues with some of the original cinematics, not just the lip sync, which again we had to do on our end because the lip sync files, you need a licensed version of Impersonator, and we have one, but the modders don't. But audio, all the original tags as much as possible. We reused all their values.
I'm not going to play much more than that. This is definitely, I'm super excited to get into this, get it downloaded. Hopefully it's not a huge file size either, but I'm going to go ahead and we're going to end the stream now. Thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for jumping in, Death Trooper. Always appreciate seeing you. We will be back definitely on Saturday with this, so keep an eye out for that on your sub box, and probably on Wednesday, next Wednesday, playing through the original Halo 2 campaign, because I don't know, this MCC version just kind of left me wanting a little bit more. But until next time, guys, again, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you guys on the next one.